Hello! Today we are taking a look at Robot Paradise Acoustic Wave. Except this isn't Acoustic Wave, this is a knockoff of Acoustic Wave. I'm also joined by my friend, because he's coincidentally over. This is not his figure, it's my figure. I've already reviewed his version of Soundwave, but you know. Shut up. Shut up. You weirdo. What is that on my finger? Anyways. So here we have Soundwave, Acoustic Wave. He's pretty cool. He does come with 3 cassettes. This version of the knockoff does. This is my second copy of this knockoff. The first one fell off a shelf because his leg was really loose and his entire leg and foot broke off. I was able to fix the leg, not the foot. This is the original copy's Ravage. The new Ravage kind of sucks. Not the new Ravage, but like the Ravage this one came with kind of sucks for some reason. Same figure. So I just used the old one. The old one also has Decepticon logos, so just a little heads up. Everyone else does not. These are all the new figures. Except Ravage, of course. And then, yeah. That's pretty much it for background, I think. No, it's not size comparison, Tiger Goober. Anyways, let's talk about cassettes. So here we have 3 cassettes. The original figure, when I say original figure, I mean the official, not official, but as official, a third party can get. The not knockoff version of Acoustic Wave only comes with this guy. These 2 come in a different pack, along with Rumble, for a more, which is, that one pack with Rumble, Laserbeak, and Ravage is more expensive than all of this. It's $150 for just 3 of them when I could get all of them and Soundwave for $100. So that's stupid. But it's a knockoff, so it makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about my least favorite one and move on to my favorite. Ravage. He's not bad. He's just my least favorite because someone has to be my least favorite. What are you laughing about? No. Weirdo. Meanie. Anyway, so here we have Ravage. He's pretty cool. I like him. Again, I like him. He's just my least favorite because someone has to be my least favorite. Even if I like them all. So, yeah. Size comparison wise, here he is with the Studio Series 86 figure. And I don't have the Masterpiece because I've already done their size comparisons. And also, my friend did not bring it over. Though I didn't really ask him to. So, no, we're not doing Laserbeak yet. Anyways. What are you doing? Anyways, so, yeah, here he is. He does go in Soundwave's chest, but he does get jammed in there due to these missile pods. They move.
I wonder where that sounds familiar from.
Like, look. That won't close unless you force it. And then he kind of gets stuck, and you gotta push him down really hard.
Where did that sound familiar from, bud?
They could do that, but then the head gets in the way. What? What? What do you mean the head gets in the way? What? I'm so confused. Just troubleshooting. Yeah, no, the head just makes it stop. That's stupid. Anyways, so, yeah. This is Ravage. Let's get him transformed. Fold the head around. Untab these from the tail. These will fold around. Again, Decepticon logos. Your arms will fold around. Could you classify these as arms? I'm not sure where arms usually are. What are you doing?
Transforming Ravage for you.
Oh, thanks. Flip around these clips. They will hold these side sections into place. Fold the tail out. Fold the legs down. Move them back. Fold the missile pods down. Fold up a fin. That. Boom. Fold the feet up. And that's about it for Ravage.
Did I get him correct?
Yes, you transformed them correctly. I just like to put them slightly different than what you did. That's just personal preference. But anyways. So yeah, there's Ravage. Pretty cool. Quick size comparison. And my friend gracefully transformed him. There he is with the Studio Series 86 figure. Very gruesome. But anyways. So yeah. Articulation wise, he has a ball joint at the head, but you can't really utilize it besides looking right. And only right for some reason. But this moves. His mouth opens. So you can't get him snarling or something. I don't know. Arms will rotate. Elbow bend. Foot bend. Hand. Foot. I mean, I'm calling it arm. So, I don't know. Leg moves back and forth. Oh, it popped off. It's a ball joint. It pops right back on.
That reminds me of my figure. One of my figures.
They move slightly in and out. Ankle. Not ankle. Foot moves back. Is that the foot? I don't know. And I'm pretty sure this is a toe. Alexa just turned on. And yeah, that's about it. And the tail can move down. So yeah, that's about it for Ravage. He does look pretty cool, I'll be honest. We'll put him back there. And we'll get my next favorite. Frenzy. He has no size comparison, so let's just... He fits the best in Soundwave.
I'm sorry. Did you just call Rumble Frenzy?
I'm sorry. Are you thinking this is Rumble?
Wait a minute, what?
This is Frenzy.
But that's blue.
This is Frenzy.
But look at the front, though.
Yeah, that's how you looked in the cartoon.
Okay.
He fits the best in the chest, which he does look good. Opens up very smoothly. Very nice. Let's just go over Laserbeak's fitting, I guess. That's what you call it? I don't know. He goes in pretty nice. Comes out pretty smooth. But going into the chest like this is pretty finicky, so I'd say like a 7 out of 10. This one's a 10 out of 10. That leg's pretty loose. And Ravage is like a 5, maybe a 2. I'm not doing Laserbeak yet. So yeah, here we have Frenzy. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Transform them. Just move the legs down. Bend the knees. And then unbend them. And then fold the heels out. And you're supposed to double hinge the foot forward. But then that doesn't really give them much heel support, so I just do that. It also just allows him to be more stable because his feet are pretty loose on this copy. And most copies, I'm assuming, because it was like that on my original copy as well. I had to use a lot of super glue on this guy to make him tighter in his joints. Then you just want to extend the waist. Make sure not to take these off of their mushroom pegs. That happened a lot on my original figure. Not on this one yet. Then you just want to unfold the arms and fold out the hands. This one's really tight for some reason. Boom. Fold the head up. Twist it around if I want to. There we go. And now we have Frenzy. Now, one thing you might notice, if you look closely, is that he's laughing at you. Oh, come on. Okay, camera, be like that. And he fell over. He doesn't have big feet, so he just falls over a lot. Hello? Alright, that's gonna be good enough. So yeah, here he is. He does look pretty good. He has a swivel at the head. The head comes off. And he does have alternate heads. A neutral expression and an angry expression. Let me just get those real quick. Here they are. They just slide off on a mushroom peg. So you can see angry expression, neutral expression. Well, you can barely see that, but you know. The arms rotate. They extend. I'll go over why that is in a minute. But that allows them to move forward and back. Elbow bend, wrist move in, but this one's really tight, so I'm not going to do it. No waist swivel. Legs kick forward, about that far. Back, about that far. Out that far. Arms move out right there for transformation. Double knee bend, so he does get a really good knee bend. And a forward and back at the foot. So yeah, pretty good articulation. Especially for cassette. But I think they have done better. I think. I don't know, I forgot. I haven't played with these guys in a while. This is Blaster's cassette. I do have his cassettes. I don't have Blaster. The reason why that is because I had Blaster, but his foot broke off. I'm seeing a common trend here. But anyway, so yeah, I had Blaster. He's no longer with us anymore. Planning to get a new one eventually. So yeah. It's about it for Frenzy. Well, no, because he has his accessories. So, here we have 2 power drivers. Now, this is why the arms extend. So they can rotate upward like that. Bend in, and then hands fold in. And then you just attach its respective power driver. You can tell which side it is by looking at which side are the screws on. You want the smooth sides facing forward. And, yeah, they do pump. Of course, you gotta push them back in, but they do pump. So, yay. I like this guy. He's a little flimsy, but I'm fine with that. I like it. And then he also comes with, if I can grab it, 2 guns. Now, you might be wondering, if you have any prior knowledge of this figure, why aren't the guns inside his legs? They're supposed to be there for alternate mode. To that I say, the knockoff doesn't allow you to do that. It just gets stuck and the legs don't fold up all the way, meaning you can't fit inside his chest. So that sucks. It's one gripe I have with this guy, but I don't have many gripes with this guy. I love this guy. They do attach to his back. Pretty cool. And they do slide into his hinge. Like that. Pretty cool. That kind of droops down sometimes. Anyways, take that off. And let's just get the arm transformed back. I said let's get the arm transformed back. Come on. Stay in there. And yeah, that's Frenzy. Let's put him off to the side. Now let's talk about my favorite one. Laserbeak. Quick size comparison. Here he is with the Series A6 figure. And yeah, here he is. He does not look the greatest in alternate mode. Frenzy definitely does. And Ravage looks the worst. He looks like a hydraulic press cat. I mentioned that in a different review. But anyways, let's just get into his transformation. So move the feet up and forward. If you want, you can pull them like this to have them standing upright. But we'll do it like this for size comparison purposes. Head extends forward. Arms unfold. Wings, I mean. Fold these little missile cannon things up. And then fold these up and around. So they fold up on that hinge. And then twist around on this hinge. Make sure these are perfectly straight. These chrome pieces. Then twist the wings back. And then just position them however you want. And there you have Laserbeak. Pretty cool. He does look good. I like him. I like him a lot. I will stand him up for this, actually. This is how I usually have him. Though you do see some of the cassette stuff. So I don't care. Here he is with the Series A6. bit more of a fair comparison. This guy's definitely more metallic. But yeah. And here he is with, just get it out, the core class. Which, I never mentioned this, but this core class cassette is actually modeled after the Masterpiece, which I've already reviewed. It's my friend's figure. It's modeled after the Masterpiece figure. You can see by the little wing pieces, which is really cool.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah. So that's really cool. And yeah, he does have a double joint at the neck. His wing came off. What? It's not a mushroom peg. It just pops right back on. Then the wings flap. They have a double joint here, and they swivel. Legs move forward to back and swivel, and that's it for his articulation. Not bad articulation for a bird. But yeah. Now, oh wait. He has a little camera at the top of his head. That's a reference to the 1986 movie. Love that movie. Now, we move on to the main star of the show. Acoustic Wave. Oh, let's do size comparisons before I forget, because I tried this yesterday, and I forgot to do size comparisons. I was 20 minutes into the review. But yeah, here he is with the core class and the Studio Series 86. One thing that bugs me about the Studio Series 86 does not have the white stripe at the bottom. He does. Not all the way, but I don't think it's supposed to go all the way. And if it is, I would find it weird because it's how I'm used to it looking. But he just doesn't have it at all. It bugs me. It bugs me a lot. And then, of course, we have Masterpiece Megatron. I'm not transforming him. The only time I'm going to transform him is for his review. Whenever that will be. But yeah. Oh, I bumped the camera. But yeah. Not articulation. What? Accessories. Comes with a cube. An aerojohn cube. Supposed to attach to his chest. And then you can also just fill it up with liquid, I guess. I don't know. It was rainbow liquid in the show. Well, no, it was oil that turned into rainbow liquid that turned into energon. I don't know how you would recreate that. This is mainly just for a gimmick from one scene from one episode where he dispensed energon cubes out of his chest. Because apparently he can do that. Why? I don't know. But then again, who else would? And he comes with a bunch of accessories that convert him into a toy mode. Oh, I'm bumping the background. So yeah, you can turn him into a toy configuration. One thing I will cover real quick. This is the side pieces of the leg to the toy mode. These just tab in right there and then lock in right there. Mine don't connect. The pegs are way too small, which sucks. Wish they actually connected. Might fix that. If I do, I'll make a post about it and show you what it looks like. But yeah. That's about it for this guy's alternate mode. Let's get him transformed. So first, you want to lift up this. No, don't transform him. I got it. Then you want to get your nails under here. And I just like... Yeah, I put that together. Okay. This is fighting me because it's on camera. Just want to undo this. Come on. There you go. So undo that and I'll untap from there. And then you just want to fold in these side pieces. Fold this up. Twist it this way for some reason. Because if I twist it this way, it'll only go halfway. Won't go any further. Oh, now it's not twisting back. That's why. But yeah, did I cut myself? Feels like I cut myself. And then just untab these. These will fold down. That'll become the fronts of the shoulders. Then you twist this. Fold down a little hook. A little metallic hook right there. It's made of metal. Unbend the knee. Untab this. This swings around. This piece folds down so you can give them a knee joint. foot folds around and into place. This piece folds in. This folds all the way down. Then you fold that down, fold this out, fold that white piece in, close that back up, and then get this, angle it a specific way so you can just get into place. So yeah, let me do the other leg real quick. Alright, now we got the legs, and now what you want to do is, let me just raise the camera up. Now what you want to do is you want to open these panels up. Those are the side skirts. And then you want to go under here. A hook folds it down. You can see it on my finger right there. Fold that up. It helps if you fold this piece around. You might want to do that. Then you want to lift this up. Now you want to twist right here. If you lifted everything up correctly, it should twist without problems. Then that can just, oh wait. Now what you want to do is extend the waist. And these metal pieces will lock it into place, so it doesn't go side to side that much. Now you can fold that down. Then you can just tab this in, right there. That will hook back in. Side skirts will go back down, and the waist will swivel. Then open up the sides of the arms, tab them in. It is a little unsettling. Open this up. These will come out. Those are his weapons. Now I like to lift that up so you can get a grip on the head. Fold it around. Then fold this piece around. That will tab in. And just open up the bottom of the hand and tab in, and not tab in, fold the hand out, then tab it in. This hand's pretty loose. I didn't put any super glue in it. I did put super glue in this hand because it's the gun hand. And now, I just want to raise the camera a bit more. Okay, maybe a bit more. Oh, I knocked over core class sound wave. Now what you want to do is extend this, fold this out. That will push out this to pull it out. And then you just want to put that in his hand. Like that. Then you just want to fold up a peg right there. And then peg this in. Extend, back extends, and then just angle it however you want. And there you have Soundwave in his rollout mode. That's a little blurry. Let me just, there you go. Yeah, Soundwave. Pretty cool. I do like him. Does look pretty good. Not much to say about him. Besides, he's pretty big. Here he is with the Goober, the Series 86, and there's the tiny little core class right there. Exactly. Sorry this review is taking a bit long. There's a lot to unpack with this guy. If you think this review is long, imagine what happens when we get the Masterpiece Megatron.
I guarantee that'll be even longer.
Probably like 30 minutes for a review. Can't wait. But yeah, he is the size of Masterpiece Megatron. Can you hand me Shockwave, the purple one? Yeah. I just realized that he might be a good size comparison. Shockwave. A knockoff, of course, because I'm not spending actual money on a figure this well made. When I say this well made, I mean he's not the greatest. Like, I love him. He's my definitive masterpiece Shockwave, but he's not the greatest, you know? If I ever start to dislike him, I might get like Fans Toy Shockwave or something. Put that back on the shelf. Alright. Articulation. I just bumped the entire background. That's great. Articulation. Swivel at the head. The head looks up. Not there. There's a separate hinge for looking up. Like that. Swivel here. Can move up and down. A separate joint. And yeah. Arms rotate. Elbow swivel. Bicep swivel. arms move out, elbow bend, though if you bend it this far, it'll just go back down. Tolerances aren't the greatest. But yeah, go above 90, wrist swivel, and then on the other hand, let's showcase the finger articulation. Hinge joint, ball joint, I think? Yeah, hinge joint, ball joint on the thumb. Hinge joint on 3 of his fingers, and then hinge joint on his index finger. So there's 3 hinge joints in the index finger, but 2 in the rest of the fingers. That's a little weird, but I don't know. Waist swivel, ab crunch, does not much. Side skirts, oh, this one folded in. Front skirts, and butt skirt doesn't really move out, but you can get a decent amount backward. Can kick pretty far forward, though it doesn't really hold that well. Legs move out, that holds pretty well. Thigh swivel. If you undo this clip, another thigh swivel. Knee bend, that goes that far, that's pretty good. Ankle pivot, and I thought there's a downward joint at the toe. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know why you would use that. But yeah. That's about it for this guy's articulation. So now, let's talk about his accessories. Let's start with the simple one, and then we'll move on to the complicated one. So, Energon Cube can attach to his chest. So he can dispense Energon Cubes. Not Energon itself. If he could, then the show wouldn't exist. The chest piece came off. What the heck? A little bit. A little bit of it came off. I super glued that. I thought that wouldn't be possible. Anyways. Now let's get on to the fun part. So now we have a bunch of accessories that convert him into a toy look. So basically you just want to rip off his face. How much of it rips off? Alright. Just the front half. So you just want to rip off his face. Like this. And this one will slide on. Then you want to open up the shoulders. These will come off. That's the wrong one. The new one will just go on. Functions the same, it just looks different. Then I'm trying to remember if there's anything with the hands. There isn't. Then you want to open up his chest. Get this out. And let's see if I can get this one in. Try to figure out how it's oriented. Like this. This chest piece is a pain to get in. Yeah, you see it just did that. Just did that. Alright, I'm gonna do. Alright, so I realized that was upside down, but I figured it out. Now you just want to bend the knee. Get these knee pads off. Right here. That's gonna be hard. We'll skip that. Open up this and just take the face of this piece, the white part. Take that off. It's also pretty hard, but it's coming off, so. And we'll get, I think the red piece goes on the inside. I don't know. I've never owned the G1 toy. So. Yeah. There you go. I think that's how that goes. And then you just want to undo the ankle. Get that piece off. Plug in this new one. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Then you just want to unfold this. This is the wrong side. And this one will just attach like this, multiple places, so it looks like that. And now I'm going to do everything else off camera. Oh, this is reaching 30 minutes. Alright. Did it. And yeah, here he is. He looks really good if you ask me. I love how this looks. Now, am I going to display him like this? Not at all. I'm going for G1 accuracy, not G1 toy accuracy. So I'm not going to display him like this. But if I wasn't going for that, I would 100% display him like this. I love this look. But this is definitely something I would occasionally do. But yeah. So yeah, that's about it for Soundwave. He does look really good. If you like that video, cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.